A very pleasant day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Auto Review. I'm Ron De Los Reyes. Today we're coming to you once again from the Clark International Speedway, and we are joining Nissan Philippines Incorporated's first test drive event since they formed this new company, which now carries all the Nissan vehicle models. And right now we are here at the Speedway, and we have two models that are on tap. First, we have the Nissan Sylphy. This is the compact sedan of Nissan Philippines, and of course you also have the mid-size car, which is the Nissan Altima, the all-new Nissan Altima. And Nissan Philippines is very confident that these two models will sell well in the Philippines, just like it is doing very well in the United States, in China, in Europe, and other parts of the world. So we'll have a first-hand experience driving both vehicles. Also today on Auto Review, classic cars are now slowly paving their way into the market as Morgan Cars officially opens its doors to customers at its EDSA showroom. Isuzu meanwhile showcases functionality and durability as they hold the annual Truck Fest in Pampanga. Meanwhile, Toyota formally introduces the teams and drivers for the very first season of the Vios Cup to be held at Clark Speedway in Pampanga. Before we go on to all these, let's take a look at our auto news update. The Morgan Motor Company, along with its official Morgan dealer in the country, White Knight Automobiles, opened the doors of its first showroom at Midway Court at EDSA in Green Hills, Mandaluyong City. The company, founded in 1910 by Henry Frederick Stanley Morgan, is known for their handmade and individually customized sports cars. The company quietly entered the local market but still offers a complete lineup of Morgan vehicles: the Aero Super Sport, the Aero Coupe, the Plus 8 Roadster, the 4-seater, the Plus 4, the 4-4, and the 3-wheeler. MMP President Morgan Sai, who coincidentally has the namesake with the brand, encourages the public to visit their newly opened showroom.
The event is here to welcome the new Morgan car showroom here at EDSA Green Hills, and I hope to invite everyone to visit our showroom here and view our very bespoke customized cars from the UK.
In other news, for the second consecutive month, Ford Philippines registered its all-time best monthly performance, with April retail sales soaring 60% year-over-year to 1,764 units. In its first month of availability, the all-new EcoSport delivered a Ford monthly retail sales record of 694 units. The Ford Ranger increased its retail sales by 16% year-over-year to 480 units. Year-to-date sales of the Ranger have now jumped 85% to 2,100 units. The Everest posted sales of 117% year-over-year to 319 units. Year-to-date, sales of the Everest have increased more than 24% to 1,067 units. The sporty Ford Fiesta is contributing to the record monthly performances, with year-to-date sales that have gained nearly 18% from the same period last year. The Ford Explorer Premium SUV delivered retail sales of 53 units in April, helping push its year-to-date sales up nearly 77% to 408 units. Michelin Philippines Chief Representative Michael Nunag has announced that starting June this year, all of the new Volvo S60 and V60 Polestar will be fitted with Michelin Pilot Super Sport Ultra High Performance tires. The Polestar engineered cars are Volvo's fastest production cars ever. With their 350 horsepower 6-cylinder turbocharged engines, these cars are able to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.9 seconds. The Michelin Pilot Super Sport is Michelin's ultra-high performance road tire that is fitted to some of the world's fastest supercars, winners in the Le Mans 24 hours race for the past 16 years. To be able to offer this level of performance, the Michelin Pilot Super Sport features a unique combination of 3 technologies: the aramid fiber belt, the bi-compound tread band, and the variable contact patch 2.0. And so goes our Auto News update. Auto Review will be back. Stay with us.
The all-new Isuzu D-Max.
Isuzu Philippines Corporation staged its annual Isuzu Truck Fest at SM Clark in Pampanga. Isuzu, with its Trucks for Life Expo, remains the top truck brand in the Philippines, particularly for the N-Series lineup, which has been #1 for 15 consecutive years. IPC Vice President for Sales, Daisuke Inaba, said that the increasing demand of trucks in the country supported the annual event, which started in 1999.
This is an event for us to have first time in North Luzon because last year new truck market was increasing in this country, especially this North Luzon area showing a big increase. That's why we decided to choose this event in this area. Then actually new truck market is expanding this few years, so we are focusing on more truck sales as Isuzu Philippines.
Various Isuzu trucks for specific functions were displayed at the Truck Fest. And in the world of commercial trucks, Isuzu has a reputation built on results, making their products trucks for life. Nissan Philippines Incorporated, or NPI, had its first media drive experience at the Clark International Speedway in Pampanga. The company's biggest media activity, called Nissan Spin, the new Altima and the new Sylphy drive experience, gave journalists the opportunity to experience all variants of the new Altima and Sylphy by test driving the cars through the 3-kilometer circuit in Pampanga. NPI President Kenji Naito expressed his gratitude for the media support after their launch as a new company, with one company, one direction, one Nissan guiding principle. We are here at the air-conditioned tent put up by Nissan Philippines Incorporated. With us is, of course, the President of NPI, Mr. Naito. Thank you, sir, for inviting us here.
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much for your coming to our event.
All right. What is Nissan Spin? I understand that this is your first activity as NPI for 2014.
Yes, this is a very important and historic event for us, because this is a very first time to invite media friends to our booth and to experience our new cars, to touch upon the new Sylphy and the new Altima. So this is a very important for us to how to make our good point to our media friends.
All right, the Sylphy and the all-new Altima, these are very new models in the Philippines. And what make these cars stand out from its competitors?
Okay, first of all, Sylphy is the size is very compact. However, the looks very outstanding design, and also looks very gorgeous. Inside is more roomy for the customers, easy to come in and easy to drive. And also that driving point is very comfortable for everybody. So this is a good point for our new Sylphy, and also this is the best and the number one in the class. So this is a outstanding point for the Sylphy. As to the Altima, this is maybe your experience. This is a big point is very good design, like a sports car. However, the point is how to comfortable in the inside. Especially the seat is a very special technology with NASA. You can feel the zero gravity, and it means that even though you drive a longer time, you cannot get any stress. So therefore, you can enjoy the drive. The point is how to find the car. So this is a good appeal point to the customer from the other competitors.
And then I understand that both models promise to be fuel efficient, more fuel efficient than the previous models.
Yes, both of them had a very advanced technology, especially the CVT, and also the good combination with the engine. Therefore, that the fuel efficiency is the best in the class, both of them.
Finally, your customers and would-be customers, if they want to see these models, where do they go?
Okay, both car is our outstanding design and also good feeling. I would like to ask everybody to touch and feel and drive our cars, and you can feel what is a Nissan.
Guest speakers John Zhang and Kiyoshi Ito flew in from Japan to attend NPI's first media activity. They conducted a very detailed product orientation of the Altima and Sylphy. Nissan Sales Department General Manager Lee Hunya also emphasized the very competitive pricing of the new Altima and Sylphy, saying that these cars live up to their theme, ride less, drive more.
we're beginning to see a little bit more inroads into the market. No? The start of the Sylphy right now, we sold about 60 units last month, and it's a very moderate target that we have for the Sylphy. We are not aiming for a very huge market share into this segment. This is a very, very competitive segment. We have a new nameplate, so we realize it's going to take time for the market to get used to the Sylphy. For Nissan though, these two products is key to the strategy in terms of building the brand image. For us, it is critical for us to be present strongly in the PC segment, for us to be able to rebuild and re-engineer the brand. So right now we already have the Nissan Almera, we have the Nissan Sylphy, we have the Nissan Altima, and pretty soon I'm pretty sure you're going to be seeing more new products coming from Nissan.
Nissan Philippines aims to reinforce brand and sales power across the country, and the arrival of the new Sylphy and Altima marks the start of more Nissan cars to arrive in the Philippines. On to our Motorsports report. Toyota Motor Philippines introduced the various teams and drivers who will be competing in the 2014 Bios Cup at a dinner in Eastwood, Libis, Quezon City. A total of 30 racers will participate, including celebrities like Rian Ramos, Sam YG, Fabio Ide, Gino Rufino, and Pamela Baranda, the celebrity winner for the Bios Cup exhibition race. Toyota Motor Philippines President Michinobu Sugata started the concept of bringing the Wakudoki idea of fun and exciting back to Toyota vehicles. The 2014 Bios Cup is open to anybody with a valid driver's license and has know-how in driving a manual transmission car. Underage participants need to have experience in motorsports competitions. A parent's or guardian's consent is a must. AAP Racing License National C or below is also a requirement for interested drivers. The kick-off race will be on May 24 at the Clark International Speedway in Pampanga. Other legs are already set on July 25, 26 and August 22, 23 at the same venue. Jeep owners all have one common trait, the enthusiasm for freedom and adventure. Braving the summer heat and tough terrains, Jeep owners and enthusiasts all geared up to travel to the area surrounding Mount Pinatubo with their capable 4x4s. With more than 70 years of fine-tuning the rugged American icon, the Jeep has created and evolved a vehicle with a strong enthusiast following. With its all-new powertrain and recently introduced more premium and comfortable interior, Jeep appeals to a growing audience around the world, including the Philippines. The Jeep models locally available include the Grand Cherokee and the Wrangler. The newly launched Jeep Grand Cherokee balances legendary Jeep capability with sophistication to deliver a premium driving experience for all adventurers. The Jeep Wrangler, meanwhile, an icon of the original fun and freedom machine, claims to be the only 4x4 convertible SUV in the market.
The BMW Car Club of the Philippines invites all car enthusiasts to their 11th Beamerfest celebration. The event is taking place today at Auto Centrum Alabang, where club members are showcasing their prized car collections to the general public.
We'd like to invite you BMW aficionados to our event next month, May 17, at Molito in Alabang, called Beamerfest. It's 11th showing of the Beamerfest event, where you'll get to see a lot of BMW cars on display. So come in and join the event. You're very much welcome.
Transport Show, the longest-running motoring event in the country, will have its annual auto show on May 22 to 25. Considered as one of the most awaited car exhibits in Metro Manila, the event gets bigger as SMX Convention Center in Mall of Asia will be housing all the vehicles on its 23rd year.
And that's our show for today. We hope you enjoyed it. We would like to thank Nissan Philippines Incorporated for inviting us to their first test drive for 2014. And this is the Nissan Spin, the drive experience with the all-new Nissan Altima and the all-new Nissan Sylphy. Until next week at the same time here on Auto Review, this is Ron De Los Reyes saying thank you for joining us. Drive safely all the time. We'll see you next week.